and now there's no echo. Brilliant, thanks everyone. Okay, so I was saying the 1-6-2-5. Basically, you've got the E major scale. Maybe the first scale you recognize by ear. We take the first chord, the 1. We take the 6th chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a C sharp. We take the 2nd chord, 1, 2, which is an F sharp. And then the 5th chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th chord is a B, so E. And if you were playing a 12-bar blues, you can throw this in. A nice place to throw it in is where the turnaround comes in. I've got this workbook. I've just given this retreat, Roots Music Retreats. I just gave this retreat last week. The guy, we had a great bunch of guitar players from all over the place descending on my hometown, and we had a week of guitar lessons. So I've got this book right here, and the 12-bar blues, this section here, so the turnaround here, bar 11 and bar 12, often there we play a turnaround, okay? Like this, so this would be bar 9. To take you back to the 1, right? But instead of that, you can throw in this turnaround, my bugaboo, okay? You can go, damn old place, sweet home Chicago, then 1, 6, 2, 5. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? So I'll show you again. All right. Baby, don't you wanna go? Same old place, sweet home Chicago. Okay, so I'm getting a comment here. Exactly that song I'm having trouble with, the turnaround. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm playing an E chord. So beat of this turnaround again, I'll show you. You've got the chords here. The final 2 bars, you go E, 2. Then for this chord, play the C sharp 7, 1, 2. Then for beat 1 of bar 12, play an F sharp 7. And then for the final 2 beats of the bar, play a B7, then you go back to the top. So I'm going to bring it in from here, this B7, sing Sweet Home Chicago. From the same old place, Sweet Home Chicago. Okay. Sorry. 1, 2. It's hard. F sharp, B. Okay, yeah, sorry, I kind of screwed that one up. It's hard looking at yourself in mirror image, which is what's going on today. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loop that turnaround. So E, C sharp 7, play along, F sharp 7 to B. And again, so E, C sharp 7, F sharp 7, B7. On its own, it's a great song. E, C sharp, F, B. Hey, lordy doo dong, ling-a-ding-a-ding. So that's a nice little turnaround. A 1-6-2-5 you can throw in instead of your normal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or any of. mean, there are gazillions of turnarounds you can play. But that's a lovely one to throw into a 12-bar blues. The 1, the 6, the 2, the 5. So that was a nice little bite-sized lesson, and as always, it's a precursor to the lesson I'll be giving on Zoom. It starts in about half an hour, in about 45 minutes. And I've just mailed out the sheet. We've got a nice series of tabs there that I've emailed out, and I'm going to be teaching something that's a kind of setup to teach the real meat of this kind of technique, how to solo. How do you solo using the 1-6-2-5? You can actually use the chord tones of the scale of the 1, the 6, the 2, and the 5 to create really nice solos. We'll be using the basic arpeggios in the tab sheet that I've emailed out to come up with some very useful improvisation techniques. I'll be revealing exactly how to use these shapes to add a really jazzy vibe, to get a pro sound into your soloing. You'll learn some lovely chromatic and chord tone soloing concepts and how to insert them into your blues and into your blues scale playing to get a more advanced sound. The 1-6-2-5 method can get you out of playing just the pentatonic box shapes that you might already know and into some more interesting stuff, you know, those outside notes. And in today's live Zoom lesson, I'm going to be teaching that. I'm going to be breaking it down. It's a bit of it's maybe if you're a beginner, you'll definitely find it interesting. But if you're a more intermediate to advanced player, it should be full of some really useful stuff that can definitely spice up your blues soloing. So yeah, the lesson's here. If you missed the start of it, then you can refresh the page. I also just want to talk a little bit about something that's happening in Bath. I picked up this month's copy of Guitarist magazine, and every year there's a great event called the IGF that is organised by the people at Guitarist magazine and Guitar Techniques, and it's called the IGF Summer School. And hang on, it's hard to get it. There I am in the middle there. I'll be teaching a course in Bath this August. All you've got to do is go to igf.org.uk and you can read all about it, or you could Google Bath Guitar Summer School or IGF, that's the letters IGF, which stands for International Guitar Foundation. IGF Summer School in Bath. Check it out. I'm going to be teaching a course on acoustic songs. We're going to be touching on some Robert Johnson, some Merle Travis, which is that lovely fingerstyle bum chick kind of stuff. We're going to be looking also at some James Taylor and some Paul Simon, and there are lots of spaces available. This has just gone out, so if you want to meet me live in person in August and come and learn with me for a week in a beautiful city, then I'll see you there. But I just wanted to mention that it's in this month's Guitarist magazine, which is pretty cool, and it's actually set up by the guys at Guitarist, so it's going to be a wonderful week. And it's not just me, there are other teachers. There's a rock course, a metal course, there's a modern jazz course, there's lots of different courses, so check it out, and I hope to see you there. But as I say, I'm now going to get ready to teach the Zoom lesson. It goes live on Zoom. If you are not a member and you want to take part, today's lesson should be really useful. You can take the free trial by clicking the link around this video, or if you're watching this sometime in the future and you've missed it, don't worry, because all of the lessons are recorded and stored inside the members area, so you can watch it at a later date. But it would be lovely to see you there. Alan, you're coming to it's at Bristol campus this year. Alan, okay, so it's actually not at Bristol campus. It's happening in Bath. There are 2 universities in Bath. There's Bath Spa, which is where it normally happens, but this year it's happening at the Bath University, which is in right on the edge of the town centre, a really beautiful building, so it should be really nice, Alan. If you're about, it'd be cool to see you there. That's That's a fair very like the one near me in Mannheim in September. Maybe Sporty, yeah, in Mannheim. All right. Well, Kenny, I'll see you on Zoom. Thanks everyone for the comments. I've just seen I'm having trouble getting the Chicago swing out of my strumming. I'm more into the Delta blues. Maybe a tip will come one day about different styles. I mean, yeah, there are loads of lessons on many different styles of blues inside Acoustic Masterclass, and of course, I'm always teaching here as well, online, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm now going to get ready. I'm going to get my mic plugged in so we can get a better sound, and hopefully I'll see you over on Zoom. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks all for tuning in. I'm going to get ready now to